each day at prayer. If I am to take one voice, which shall it be? A voice stained like iron, dressed for feminine dreams. What is a love voice for Spelman? A song walking in tongues, rising and falling like butterflies, till we begin with two women seeing the voice of God in the eyes of black women. We begin with New England school moms, sisters of silver, creators of light, stoking the southern fires with spit from their white skins. We begin. We begin with big lips and dark skins and woolly hair, itinerant eyes and expatriate hearts. We begin. We begin with a love for freedom and a thirst for learning, tongues heavy with new words. From these our new world lepers we begin. 3. In the long dark basement of shuddered sweat, we sat on benches harder than blue stone. Some thought us an absurd gathering of all ages, abundant with mornings, hands moving like wings towards knowledge. We came to the basement, betrothed to dreams, and we came to life again. We came from being not human beings, but hands and feet opening and shutting in institutionalized work. We came being not women, but trophies and unremembered bodies, hearing our voices in the delirium of children. And you told us, oh Lord, that we had to believe that you loved us. And even though our bodies became stone, we loved you, for we gathered up our skirts, our chins of lard, from the dark basement to the barracks, from 2 teachers to 42, from 11 people to 700, from one classroom to a campus, and our breaths agitated rooms in countryside became pure and sane and solid, and we changed colors like the seasons, and our hearts burned with fire, and not even the rust of southern boundaries could stop us. 5. Like ordained priests, ancient, walking in precise memory, like ordained warriors, majestic Amazon women, planting our songs among the stars and on the waters, our songs from farms and cotton fields, from sugar plantations and slums, our songs from urban and suburban roads, our songs from Alabama to Georgia, Brazil and Harlem, Washington, D.C. and the Congo, miracle songs, our songs clotting our blood when we bled, our songs sweet like eucalyptus against the silence, our songs freezing and burning, moving out of corners, remaking the air. 6. Today we begin a second century of beginnings, daughters of great granddaughters, daughters with eyes deeper than flesh. We begin, but we are always at the starting point. We begin today with this woman, Janetta Cole, a southern black woman, and we hear her beginning voice telling us that the dead are never dead. Their breaths quiver in our shaking hips. Their voices echo the dew, laughing in trees. We begin with this woman, naming the world as she moves, building for 100 years hence, not only for today, leaving no piece of earth unbaptized, and we children of all races, daughters from Mozambique and Soweto, Florida and Mississippi, Cuba and Nicaragua, outlive our mothers and hold our ancestral blood in our hands. We begin at this commencement, hearing our foremothers' voices calling to us, listen, Sister Johnetta, Sister Camille, Spelman sisters, listen. They made me give her up. My last child, he came and took her, and I scream, called out to Shango and Dambala and Olakun and Jesus and Massa to just let me hold on to her a while longer, just a few more days till her eyes got used to seeing without me. But they took her anyways. They took her while I was playing on my knees, and I walked slowly now, my feet rooted to this earth, my footsteps echoing her brown laughter. We began today with these women, Camille Cosby and Janetta B. Cole, and all these past and present Spelman women, smelling the evening from under the sun. We begin as they twist and turn, as they call out to our sister aunties, sister mammies, sister mamas and tell them that their daughters and sons dance in our veins. They have heard their daughters' laughter in the wind. These two women, these Spelman women, shaping their passion, involving themselves in work that brings life to the middle of our stomachs, call out to our ancestors, to us and our children yet to be born. eBay, 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 eBay. But we have the tools now. We have the skills and the power. We have the love of self and of our people to make it better. eBay, 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 for you, Mama dear, for you, Mama Suki, moving in and out of plantation doors, for you, Mammy Tina, toiling in the noonday sun, for you, young Mama, strutting your big legs down 125th Street in Harlem, for you, little bits, throat cut in a Chicago alley for a fix. eBay, 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 it'll get better because of our love, our unity, our strength, our will. These two sister women, these Spelman sister women, promise you it'll get better for you and me. eBay, 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 we begin, we begin, we begin. That's a poem that I did for graduation at Spelman College.
I know at least one Spelman woman on this call, Sharon McGahee. You must be in heaven right now. You can unmute and thank Sister.
I most certainly